Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that is about to go crazy next week and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions as always for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of, I believe, last night's video, right after the intro. All right, y'all, right off the bat, again, before we begin, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. Let's get started. The futures market is not open at the moment, so we're gonna get straight to the point. The stock that is about to go crazy next week, which I'm really excited about, is BA. All right, and the reason why I want to mention this one with y'all is number one, the airline industry has been struggling for a while. Like every single momentum that it has, it gets sold upon right afterwards, right? Like this one right here, and like this one right here. All right, but the first reason is the pattern, obviously, that is showing on the charts, and that pattern is right over here. Actually, it's on the daily. It's right there, right here. And another one right there. All right, and it actually broke out on Friday very cleanly. Lots of interest on this one, lots of volume as well. The volume is increasing. And there's also some good news regarding the company as well in the news section at the top left. It got upgraded by, I think it was Citigroup. It got upgraded to a price target of 240, which in my opinion is kind of conservative. I think that it can go a lot higher than 240 because 240 is literally right there and it just got out. And this is looking very bullish, and I'm obviously not the only trader who is feeling this way about the stock. I think that it can run all the way up to these levels right here. Right over here, between like 250 and 260 is where I see Boeing going. All right, so definitely keep Boeing on your watch list for a crazy move to the upside. We've been watching this for weeks. Like it tested our patience over here, and then over here, people were very patient, and some of the people in the Discord took some money off the table as well, and were able to like roll over those contracts for the next following weeks because we're still bullish on this one. So yeah, there is more money to be made on here, and I'm very excited to share this one with y'all. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be covering is another stock that is at a pretty good buying level. That stock is Square, SQ. All right, and SQ has been crushed. It's been crushed since the $287 level all the way down to the 190s, right? And right now it's actually hanging on this line of support. This level right here, very critical point. If it goes below that, then be careful because it can go much lower. Like it can drop all the way to the 150s, and I'm not saying that it will. I'm just saying that investors, long-term investors, are being the support right here and right here. There is this morning star, which is a wonderful thing, followed by this candle right there, which actually filled that gap. What we want to see next is actually, we want to see the stock open up at around like 202 and then run all the way up to at least 205, maybe 206, and close there. That way, that can be more attractive to the buyers and the investors, and they will be more convinced for them to put their money into the stock and to push the stock even higher towards the 230 or the 225 level, right over here somewhere, right? So as of right now, it's still looking good. So if you're in this already, manage your risk and just watch for that, because if it does break, it can go much lower. So just be mindful of that. So that's my very honest opinion on this stock. The next one that we're going to be discussing in this video, that stock is PLTR, Palantir. All right, and Palantir, I shared this one with y'all, I believe it was last week, probably a few times already. First on this day, and then next I shared it again on this day, showing you that it will run, right? And then on the 18th, I gave another alternative sequence right here that it could follow because the market was looking kind of bearish, like it wanted to tumble some more between Tuesday and Wednesday. and it did so, as y'all seen. But as of right now, it's just going sideways. It's not breaking down. It's just going sideways. And I think next week would be a good week for the stock. I think we get to at least $22, at most $24. All right. I'm not changing my mind on Palantir. It is at a good level. Everything about it is stickling. It's just following option number 3 as of right now. So definitely keep this one in your watches as well for next week. Okay. The next one that we're going to be addressing in this video, that stock is AMD. A lot of you have been asking about AMD for a while, and I was bearish on this one for a very, very valid reason. The triple top over here, right here, okay? And we were very cautious about shorting this one because it was like it was trending at the neckline, which is worrisome, especially for short sellers who took positions at that point right over here. So we were just watching it, just chilling, just watching it, and then immediately they put out news that they were doing like a repurchase, like a $4 billion repurchase, and it squeezed a lot of short sellers, and it provided a good buying opportunity for some of our traders. If we look on the one, right, on the one, there's actually a little reverse head and shoulders right over here. Right, so the news came in at the right time, and it provided opportunity to the $80 mark. And then as soon as it got there, there was a little bit of turbulence, which does not surprise me at all, because usually, again, like I explained for AMC, for those of y'all who watched that video on the 18th, let me see, AMC, yeah. For those of y'all who watched that, I gave you a warning that it could tumble back down to the neckline, and it definitely did. All right, so it really doesn't surprise me to see that with AMD. Where is it gonna go next? I think it's gonna go down a little bit further to our 76, and then it's gonna go sideways, and then it's gonna try to go for a move up to 80. I think that's going to happen. Again, the market has to help it as well. Like if the market tumbles, obviously everything bullish about this stock goes out the window. Like it's just gonna fall over here. Again, if the market is bearish, but I don't think we're gonna see a lot of bearish sentiment next week. I really don't think so. Maybe a little pullback on Monday, and then we continue upwards on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So that's my very honest opinion on the stock. And let's talk about another one. Somebody asked about BBIG. All right. I was a bit hesitant on talking about this one because again, on this channel, we do not trade penny stocks. We really, really don't. But this one has options. So I'm deciding to share this one, to share my thoughts on it. The way it's looking right now, I think it's about to go a lot higher. Do not short sell this one. Do not short this one. Like, do not do it. If you look very closely, right at the bottom, it looks like the party just started. Like people are buying in. They're expecting the bigger move. It has earnings to on the 24th, which is Monday. Yeah, but they don't know what time exactly. I think the 4-hour, okay, it's on the left side, which to me tells me that it may be pre-market. It may be, but they could always change it. We'll see. All right. So for those of y'all who bought it prior to earnings, it's a small stock, so I don't think it's really gonna move that much. It's either going to go nowhere or it's going to spike. And if it spikes, previous short sellers at these levels are going to get squeezed, right? And then we're gonna try to retest these previous highs right here. And then there's probably gonna be some more turbulence where we can see this thing like tumble down slowly as the people who chased it all the way up here will see that, oh wow, we have another opportunity to get out. That way we don't have to suffer this pain for months and months and months and months and months, right? So if it gets up there, like I'm pretty sure a lot of people will just take that chance. All of the bag holders, they're gonna take that chance and just dump the stock. So there is some money to be made on this one. There really is. Keep this one on your watches as well. All right. The next one that we're gonna talk about, we got some time for that. The next one is NVAX, Novavax. And in regards to Novavax, I really like the stock. The setups are pretty nice on this one. Usually pretty nice. But the way it's looking right now, not very tempting. The volume is fading, and it's just going sideways at the moment. I want to see more excitement about this. There is some news on the left side about they're trying, the company's trying to like explore expansions of their vaccine activities in another country, South Korea. So there may be something good coming out of that, may not be. I don't have too much high expectations regarding the stock. It is at the low. Okay, so all of you long-term investors who really believe in the company, I'm pretty sure y'all loading up right now. I'm pretty sure y'all buying these dips as a long-term investor, because that's what you do. You buy it when it's low and you just wait for months and months, right? But for us traders, we want to see much more good opportunities, much more clear, in order to make a lot of money on the short term. That's what makes us traders. So yeah, watch this one for consolidation. Eventually it's going to pop. How high is it gonna go? I can't really tell right now. Like, I really don't know. So that's my very honest opinion on the stock. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you want to be a part of our private Discord, you can find it in the very first link of the description of the video below. All right, and also, if you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull. Use my very first link in the description of the video. No, actually, my very third link, the third link in the description of the video below. Yeah. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.